The United States and the UK have pledged more than $2.2 billion in extra aid to Ukraine. But there's still no breakthrough on its request to use Western weapons deeper inside Russia. An air raid alarm blared across Kyiv as the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and British Foreign Minister David Lammy made a rare joint visit to the capital to meet President Volodymyr Zelensky and other top officials. The Biden administration has signalled it may change its policy to allow Ukraine to use Western-supplied missiles to strike military targets deeper into Russia. Mr. Blinken says a range of factors need to be considered.
With an expansion of attacks from Russia, pummeling Ukrainian cities, citizens, infrastructure, with monstrous brutality. And now Putin's further empowering his aggression with the acquisition of Iranian ballistic missiles. So, we're working with urgency to continue to ensure that Ukraine has what it needs to effectively defend itself.
2.5 years after Vladimir Putin launched his full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the Kremlin says it would respond, and I quote, appropriately if the US lifts its restrictions on the use of American-supplied long-range weapons. Moscow's forces continued to advance deeper in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region, moving closer to the strategic city of Pokrovsk. About a third of its pre-war population of 60,000 people remain, hoping Ukraine's war-weary troops can defend their city. Frontline soldiers have been forced to repair a Soviet-era tank taken from the Russians, and they're running short of ammunition, underscoring the need for more supplies.
People are tired. The war has been going on for 3 years already, but we are holding on. Everything is for the victory, and everything is going to be okay.
Ukraine's president has also hosted the leaders of Croatia, Latvia and Lithuania in Kyiv, who've pledged their support. Later this month, Mr. Zelensky will present a plan to the US President Joe Biden and his potential successors, one he hopes will help bring an end to the conflict.
This plan contains serious strengthening of Ukraine, and in my opinion, it will have both a psychological and political influence, and influence in terms of weapons, on Russia's decision to end this war.
In Russia's Kursk region, residents are learning to live with the consequences of war. 5 weeks after Ukraine launched its daring incursion, Kyiv claims to control about 1,000 square kilometres of Russian territory. At the United Nations Security Council, both sides have been encouraged to work towards peace.
This war has gone on far too long. It has caused immense suffering and left more than 14.6 million people, or 40% of Ukraine's population, in need of humanitarian assistance. As it escalates, its toll will only increase. Protecting civilians and ultimately ending this war is a matter of will.